Hello guys and happy almost spring. This video is about my March bullet journal. I'm so excited for like March and half of April to be over because I take the MCAT on the 13th of April. I know I've been talking about it a lot because it's the only thing I can think about aside from the 12 other credit hours that I am responsible for obtaining A's in right now, which I'm not losing my mind at all. It's fine. So this is my March bullet journal. It's pretty simple because I do have a lot going on. I didn't take a ton of time to make it really complicated. So if you are more of like simplistic, but also if you're just starting bullet journaling, this might be for you because it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but it does have some cool aspects in it, like a habit tracker and some goals and some self-care stuff. So I hope you love it. I hope that it brings the spring because it's cold here and I want it to be warmer. I just thrive better when it's warm outside. My aloe plant started growing away from my window because it was like, make it stop. I'm like, I agree, Perseus, it's really cold outside. So without the further ado, that makes sense. Without further ado, please enjoy this video about my March bullet journal. I will see you in a minute. Alright, so it's time for the March bullet journal. I want to start before I show you my spreads with the equipment that I'm using, I guess you could say. So I got these two new washi tapes from HobLob. It was one of my rewards for taking a practice exam, so they're super cute, kind of metallic. The gold is nice and kind of springy because it's March, which I appreciate, but I do have kind of like a gold theme going on for this year already. And then my favorite pens to use right now are these Papermate InkJoy Gel 0.7s. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. I like the ones with the clips on the ends. I feel like they write a little bit different than the capped ones, and I don't know why for sure, but that's the black pen that I use. And then I believe right now that I will be using this green pen. It's from Walmart. It came in like a huge pack of pencils. I don't even know. I'll try to figure out, I think it's Timeless Creations. I'll try to figure out what the brand is and put it in the description. And then this is almost out of ink, so I'll probably have to find another one like this, but I really like it. It writes kind of goldish, kind of like a dandelion yellow, but it's just a Crayola Supertips. Looks like this. So those are the supplies that I will be using for this month. I don't really super like what I have done here. I was kind of trying to be springy and creative, but not the hugest fan of what happened here, but it's okay. And then I have a tab here with washi tape. Sorry, I'm reaching around you. I have a tab here with the heart washi tape, which I really think is super cute. So this is my monthly spread and then some of my goals and habits here. So again, I'm just doing like 1 through 31 for the days of March and then important things that are happening on those days. This is just like a monthly overview so I can kind of see what's happening, and then I'll write down like all of my exams, and if somebody says, oh, on the 23rd we'll be doing this, I'll write it down. And then also my goal is to publish 2 videos a week, and so I have 8 tentative videos that I will be producing, but you never know. You really don't know what's going to happen in my life. Up here I have a habit tracker again. So my habits for March are make my bed, meditate, progressive muscle relaxation, stretch, retainers, no spend days, read, and Bible time. I was really good at making my bed last month, so I made my bed every single day, which was awesome, but what I wasn't so good at was Bible time, and so I'm going to try to make that a priority this month because I've kind of already made making my bed a part of my daily routine, and so now on to the next one. This is one of the last months that I'm studying for the MCAT. Hopefully, I only have to take it once, so I will be studying 50 hours, hopefully, for the MCAT. I got to 41 in February. It's February 28th right now, and so maybe I'll get closer to 50, but I probably won't quite finish it. 50 pull-ups because I'm trying to be a little bit better at doing successive pull-ups. I just started being able to do pull-ups recently, which is kind of embarrassing because I'm a power lifter, but it is what it is. And then this goal of saving $250 probably isn't going to happen realistically. I made that goal in conjunction with my yearly goal to save $3,000. However, I'm only working 8 hours this month because I am taking the MCAT really soon and I want to focus most of my energy on doing MCAT stuff. So if I get scholarships or something, I'll save $250 of that, but I did keep all of my tax refund in my savings account, so I've kind of already done this. but I did all of that in February. So, and then working out 14 times, that is a goal that I made in February, and I'm at 13 right now, and I'll work out later today. So works out pretty well to where I can get that done. It's a little bit challenging, but it makes me take care of myself, which is nice. And then over here, these are just important things that I need to get done for classes. And so we have psychology reaction papers for a health psych class that I'm in, and there's 10 of them. They're due at the end of the semester. I've been trying to get them done kind of as we go because I don't want to be overloaded with them at the end of the semester, and I don't want to be overloaded with them near the MCAT because they're due like the week before. So I have 5 of them done. I have 5 more that I want to get done this month, and so I will be working on those, and I get to cross the box off every time. And then last month I also did a gratefulness spread, which I really liked. It helps me again just reflect on my day and keep track of the things that I'm grateful for. And also there's a lot of benefits to gratefulness journaling, even if it's just writing down one thing. There is a podcast that I really like by Allie Ward on gratefulness, and it's called Gratefulology, and I'll link it. I probably talked about it before, but I'll link it in the description below because I found it really helpful and insightful. And then on the next page, I have some more goals. So these are my goals for March in general. So that would be like a 519 on a practice exam, 110 YouTube subscribers. I was at 106 yesterday, and I'm at 105 today. So got a couple more to get. I have some lifting goals, so squat 175 by 5, deadlift to a 5 by 5, and then bench 100 by 5. And then I was really bad about going to church this month. I don't know, in February I just wasn't very good at it, so I will try to be a lot more intentional about doing that because I was tired or whatever, like I was making excuses, and I don't like that I didn't go. It makes me upset. So posting 8 videos and then getting to 25,000 watch time minutes, like minutes of watch time per year on YouTube. So your YouTube gives you stats for like 365 days if you want to look at them, and to get monetized you need 240,000, and I'm like really close to 25,000. So just like getting closer to that goal, even though it's like 1/10 of what I really need to be getting. And then I just have some doodles, or not doodles, but like notes on my letters of rec for my med school application. I need to start reaching out to them. And then because this month is going to be super stressful with the MCAT, I have some self-care activities that I want to make sure that I do so that I'm taking care of my mental health as well as getting closer to my goal for the MCAT. So those are there. I will probably need to write some more down here, but that's what we're working with. I also have days 1 through 3 on February already, so I didn't write any goals here. I didn't realize that this was happening, but it kind of worked out with the way my spread worked. So anyway, so going to where we actually have things. For every Saturday, because I take the MCAT on the Saturday, I do write the number of weeks left until I take the MCAT, which, you know, a little bit stressful, but it's not so bad. I already kind of know what my schedule is because it's relatively predictable in like how much time I have. So I know that Monday, Wednesday, Friday I have 2 hours in the morning if I choose to get up and get to work that I can work on stuff, and so I can schedule that and be like, well, I have a test, I need to study for that, or well, I want to get 15 MCAT hours this week, and so that might be a good time to do that. So kind of scheduling these things out already because my one life is pretty predictable at this point. So yes, and then I have some goals here, mini goals here. I did have a habit tracker here last month, but I didn't fill it in, and also fill the one in for the month. And I feel like the month one is more comprehensive to look at the end of the year. And so this one's just keeping me on track as far as like what I need to get done this week instead of having like a 7-day habit tracker, because it just kind of was a lot, and then I didn't have any room for notes, which I had been taking there. So yep, and so they mostly all look the same. This is spring break, so I do have a lot of stuff that I want to get done over spring break, mostly MCAT, but we're getting really, really, really close to that. So there's nothing super special about this month. My spread is pretty similar to the ones that I've had previously. So February, if you didn't see that, looks like this. It's just like
this was my 7-day thing. I didn't like this as much because it took up a lot of space, and there were things that I wasn't doing as much as I wanted to do, but also, you know, it just takes up a lot of space, and there's things that I wasn't doing every day on purpose because I just wasn't supposed to. So some cool things about March, I think, are, again, keeping track of these assignments that I have due, and then also I have the self-care, which I've never done before, like the self-care spread there. So it'll be really good, I think. And then keeping track like 4 weeks out, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, getting scary. So yeah, that's my bullet journal. It's pretty simple, but I really like the simplicity of this month. Last month I had a lot of like extras, so I have some stuff for NaNoWriMo this year, and then a whole bunch of just other random stuff for February and for January. Yep, that's the month. So that's March for you.
Alrighty folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you try any of the techniques that I did in my March bullet journal, let me know in the comments below. It is really simple, so you probably have some tips and tricks for me. So if there's something that you would like to see me try, because I'm just starting this, please let me know in the comments below so I can check it out. If there's anything that you've really liked, because I am looking to expand my collections and my goals and my trackers and stuff, because I think it's fun and it gives me like a little bit of motivation to get some stuff done. So yeah, if you haven't seen my video about my goal setting worksheets, it's very kind of similar to bullet journal-esque style. You should check that out because I give you a free printable for a goal setting sheet, and I also have a podcast on goal setting. So if you're kind of lost on the goal setting aspect of the bullet journal, or just like in general would like to hear me speak more, I do have a podcast. Links will be in the description. Also a link to the Google Drive where I'm leaving my printable resources from here on out will be available in the description below as well. Until next time, bye guys.